Hello everyone, this is part 42 of beta testing for Football Tactics and Glory World. This is a new game by developer Creoteam, which is planned for release no sooner than the second quarter of 2015. Now today, we're going to play a couple of matches. We're going to play the second Champions League match, and then we're going to play a Premier League match, and we're also going to select the national team for the upcoming matches against Britonia and Scottish clans. Okay, so let's go and have a look at this one here. So they're taking centre. So I think what I'll do actually is I'm going to put Salpsan over here. I will put they're taking the centre kick. So put him here. Nafando's potentially a good guy to get in at some point. I may change. I'm just trying to think. He's got really low accuracy. Really low accuracy. I mean, sorry, he's got really low defense. So he's easy to shoot through, even though he's a sweeper. So I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'll put Nafando in there because he's got a chance. He's got quite good. Nafando's actually got quite good control. He's got better control than they have. All of them have defense, so he's got a chance of scoring. And at the very worst, I'll get him in the box. So we may as well just keep using him, trying to level him up to Glyam. And then we need somebody on the other side. Now he's got Rainbow Feint, so we have to be aware of that. They don't have a DM, so we could use Salpsan as our main. So I always like to use an RD in the RD position if I can. So we can use Salpsan as our main midfielder because we don't need to worry about we don't need to worry about a DM or anything. So we can do that. So that's that's the first team set. Baskerum's tired, so we'll take him out. We'll put Farda in, who's potentially useful with his layoff pass anyway. Got Clefane in, who's also got long pass, and Vasita. Well, he's because he's so versatile. It's always useful to have him in at least the subs. I'm happy with the. Although because he's got. Yeah, I think I'll do like this. Albertine. I want to have Albertine in, to be honest, so because just in case we got a corner. So I think Sumikai will have to come out for Mage, and we'll leave that. And then it's just the attacking players. Hanty's a wee bit tired. Knap's not a bad choice. Even Lord's not a bad choice. I think I'll. Knap's okay because of his accuracy. Hanty could potentially be useful just because he's a right forward, and we can get a chance to get through here. And it's just whether I want to have Knap or Lord in the team. And I'm not sure. Or if I take one of the other ones out. That's a bit of a hard choice, isn't it? So I think I'll leave it as it is. Okay. Let's see how we get on then. They're going to take the centre. They'll kick off. See how it goes. Aleph. Grey Worm. Interesting went down here because he can't really cross to anyone, so he can just try and shoot, which doesn't succeed. So I suppose he'll try, he doesn't succeed. What I'm going to do here actually is this, and then I'm going to press him, because he can't get through him with his rainbow feint. But he can go this way though, and he does succeed. I should have moved him away actually, but that wouldn't have made any difference because he would still be able to get through. So he gets through first one, gets through second one, now he's going to get tackled. Oh, that's a penalty. Let's just go up here, and they score. I'm just going to do this. Now, because of the way they've set up, these CDs can't intercept anything, so it goes directly through the sweeper, because it's actually quite weak. So I'll go for a... No, we're not going to go for a position shot. Before I do that, I am going to go for a position shot. But I'm actually going to move Astiel into the corner here. Then he's going to go for his position shot. It doesn't score though. He's gone for a run. What I'm going to do, I'm going to move him right in here. I'm going to move him back and then press. Just make sure he doesn't go anywhere else. Although he's out of position now, so he's probably not likely to go anywhere. And they're just going to try and break in again. Actually, I'm surprised he didn't go into the corner and try to break in. Well, we're lucky there. So the best thing to do is try and get the ball to him. It works. I'm not sure if it'll go through him or not actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. I think it would, so I could try and move in here and see. I'm not convinced that I'll go through him though, so I think I'll just pass direct in the Fando. I've got two choices here. I could shoot, but I think I'm actually going to... Ooh. And it doesn't work, but it doesn't matter. Oh, but there's only 3 actions left, so that I didn't look at the actions properly, so that was a mistake on my part. What's he going to do? Yeah, that's what I would have done if I was him. I'm surprised he shot rather than trying to break in though. Okay, so that has been a wee bit unsuccessful. I'm just wondering what to do. Put him over here. So let's just carry on and see what happens. So pass to the Fando. Astiel will run into the side. And the Fando will try position shot. Doesn't succeed. So you can see how the defences can get quite difficult for some of the bigger teams here. It's a pretty difficult one for us to break into. I have made a couple of mistakes though, so that didn't help. So here, I'm going to take the ball. I didn't need to come all the way over here as well. I could try and then pass through him, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and just rainbow feint all the way through. I don't think this is going to work, but why not? Man, he doesn't even manage to get... Now the good thing here now, he's knocked him out of position, so if I do get the ball I can rainbow feint into either of these two. I think good, interesting choice, because he's got reaction but he doesn't, but got a much higher skill level. We're going to have to start taking it. He's got 106 accuracy. And I've got nobody close, so this is turning into a very tricky match actually. He gets the ball at least. And I think he'll just... yeah, that's probably the best plan. Right, the only good thing is because he's a defender, he's got a good chance to get this ball back, but he fails and it's a foul. So we have to put everyone into defence. Do that, do that, do that. Oh damn, that's okay. See what they do. Just going to go for a shot. Saved. So it's a bit tricky now actually. Long pass. I don't think I can get this ball to him. Oh damn. So I can't actually do anything. If I pass, I've used up my last action, so we basically lost the game. Just shows you lose sometimes if he's just going to go for that like that, and we lose the game, so that's unfortunate. Mind you, we lost the game last season as well, but there was one mistake I made there, and that did contribute to it. The goal at the beginning is tricky. Defending against that formation is tricky, especially when you have a wing forward with rainbow feint. That can be difficult to deal with because they can always rainbow feint into the corner unless you have somebody with reaction to stop them rainbow feinting into the corner. If you don't close that gap, then you need to have somebody with reaction stopping them to rainbow feint into the box itself. So it can be a tricky one. But anyway, we lost that match. Don't win them all, and it would be a boring game if I did win them all, to be quite honest. So sometimes you need to have little setbacks, otherwise the game would not be the game anymore. It would just be a simulation, really. A simulation where you always win. So here we go. So yeah, Puyan are pulling ahead, but the other two are still behind. But again, we do actually want to try and win the Champions League because there's an outside chance we could win the quadruple. Or quadruple, I don't know. I think quadruple is the right pronunciation, isn't it? So we would want to win the Champions League and get all four of the big trophies, if that's possible. I think that will be quite a challenge this season, actually, but you never know. And we can only win it if we're in it. So, yes, we want to try and get into the top two if we can. I think we'll see how it goes. Not a great start, but we'll see how it goes. And then nobody in team of the round. And we move on to the next. And I think we're going to pick the national teams now, if I'm correct. No, okay, maybe it's after this then. Maybe it's after, okay. Just trying to... Yes, we're on there. So maybe it's after this. Because you got the little red man means that normally you pick the national teams on that day. But maybe it's after this match. So we go right into this match. And this is just a league match. So Astiel's a good one for this. I'm going to put him... Just let's see a specialization. Yeah, specialization is going up. It's good to know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put him here. I might play without. They don't have anybody with rainbow feint, and they don't have anybody with long pass, so I can leave them out. I'm going to put in, since we got our long passer in, we'll put in Farda, and him I think I'll take out because I think I might put in Sankara or something like that. Yeah, let's put in Sankara and have an option in as an attacking midfielder. Agor will take out for somebody else. In this particular case, any of these got head play? No, in this particular case, when they don't have rainbow feint, I prefer to not have the 3 CDs, and I use Sumikai instead of Mage. That seems reasonable. And then Clefairy and Visitor are decent people to have there. Hansi, now they're vulnerable to cannon shot. So it's not a great game for Nafando anyway, to be quite honest. So let's actually put Lord in, and we'll put Lord on this side. So if he can break in here, there's always an option to play Lord in if he gets the space, if the sweeper's knocked out. Who's at home? We are. That's fine. Right, so I think we'll do it like that. Salpsan, he's on a card actually, but hopefully that one. And we'll put Ascaron in as a sub. So that's us ready. If they score a couple of goals, we'll definitely take Salpsan off because he's actually a key player and we don't want to tire him out. Let's get going. Let's see, this is a weird strip because I should really go in and change the strip. In fact, let's go and do that because the strip is a bit. Let's go and do that. Let's go and change Sandriel's strip because it's getting on my nerves a wee bit. These are just taken from the Italian team, so I've not really customized the strip for the most part in any way. I have sometimes, like for instance, I customized. Did I customize one of the teams? I customized Levitani because they have red strips, but I haven't customized the other one. But in this case, it's getting a bit silly because Sear they got their home and away strips almost the same, and it's getting a wee bit. Oh no, that's not them. I forgot who were playing. Sendriel, yeah, I got a mix up with Sendriel and Sear because they're both Elven Gardens. So go back into the table, look for Sir, and we'll customize our away strip. Fuck, I could even customize our home strip to be honest. Team attributes. That's Sandriel I want to do. Sandriel. I'm confused. There they are. Oops. Team attributes. Uniform. Let's not spend too much time on it. Let's just pick that and we'll change. I think we'll change this to a kind of snow colour, and we'll change just a nice green colour because they're kind of elves, aren't they? And then the shorts will, I don't know, make a nice azure. No, it looks horrible, doesn't it? That colour. You think elves would have more style, but obviously isn't the case with their football team. That'll do. I mean, it's just to make the strip different, so that there is some sort of variation between the two strips, rather than having them almost exactly the same, and then they don't really even serve as a home and away strip, and they can clash with either of the strips that I'm actually using. So anyway, let's get back. Oops, yeah, we're happy with that. Let's get into the game now. After that detour, and they can play their new home strip. So just going to go for the straight break in. Astiel gets the ball and runs right into the box. Doesn't succeed. That's fine though. Oh, I made a mistake there. I should have moved him across so he'd be right in here. That's a bit of a shame. I don't know. It's still doable though. We'll do like that. See what happens. It is still possible to get him into a cannon shot position from here, especially using the layoff pass. So we'll see if oh, that's good. He's running to the right place now, so that's good. See if our tackle works. That's great. And now we're really set up, so could do that. But I don't need to go through anybody. Just right there, and Lord's now right in the right position to cannon shot this guy, and he scores. There we go, 1-0 up. that worked out quite well. Farda does another great job. He's amazing at intercepting, even with quite low defence. Okay. So Gladia is going to slide tackle. Succeeds. He's going to pass to Farda now. Interesting thing I can do with Farda here. Yeah, I could still do it actually. I could do it. So he's well, it's not ideal to have to go through him though, but let's try it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go here, and he's got, and then I'm going to try and, yeah, I'm going to lay off into here and hope he can ride the tackle from this guy, and I get a penalty instead, so that's fine. I think we'll go right down the middle this time, and he jumped up, so goes through his legs. That's a good result. That's a gosh line. Gets tackled. They're not having a good game today, to be honest. Go to Farda, and we could actually do the same thing again here. I've got two choices. I could either try and this may be the better choice. I can either try and use the layoff pass to move him over to the side and then long pass him into here. That is completely doable. So I think I'll move Lord into here. See if Lord can get his hat trick. And he does, he succeeds there. So he can now try and long pass in, and he succeeds. And Lord's on his hat trick. And he does, he gets it. That's a pretty good first half. The Lord getting a hat trick. And now we can make some changes because we want to rest all these players. We don't want them to be getting knackered. So we could put Clefane on. We'll take Lord off and put Canap on, who can score anyway because he's got such high accuracy, and we'll take Astil off and Pansy on. And the rest we will just leave. Gladia's a bit tired. So I think what I'll do is I'll take Gladia off and put Mage on in the middle here. So there we go, use up nearly all our subs. We don't need to hopefully we will retain some sort of winning position. Although they got an early chance to score. Doesn't succeed. May just now got the ball, first touch of the ball in the match. So we're going to go to Farda. Farda's going to try layoff pass in here, which succeeds. He goes into the corner. Hansi matches, tries to break into the box, he does. He rides the tackle. And he tries a precision shot which fails. That's fine. I think that was the right choice to do with 3-0 up, so it's not as if we're going to have a problem. It's not really a critical decision. Tailitas comes in, he decides to go right into the centre here. I'm not completely sure why he did that, to be honest, never mind. Farda and Clefane are there, none of these two guys are particularly... so I think we'll swap positions, we'll see if Suzumi guy can take... He can actually, it's a bit of a shame. And I'll put... I don't necessarily want to do that. He can get into the box so if I'm not careful, so I'll put him here. So what are they going to do? Army Rati. Yeah, he's going to go there. He's going to go for a shot. He's got a reasonable chance of scoring here, or at least getting the ball on target. He fails. So Albertine will try and tackle. He succeeds. And who are we going to go for? Makes sense to go for Clephane. Now, normally at this point in the match, I normally wouldn't do a pass like this, but frankly, we're 3-0 up, so it doesn't matter if it fails. In fact, I'm going to do something even more risky. I'm going to actually... I forgot. I only had one action left. Oh dear. At least I'm winning 3-0, so it doesn't matter. He's now got a chance to score. It'll have to be a position of... And he scores. They get a consolation at the end. But we win 3-1. In fact, we even get to kick off again. So what we're going to do here... he may as well just break in again, eh? See if he can break in. He succeeds. Right to tackle, and again he's just going to try a position shot. Fails again. Not one of his better days. Hansi, he's been a scoring maestro in some other games, but he's obviously off the boil today. So a disappointing loss in the Champions League, followed by a fairly convincing win in the Premier League. So that's a bit of variety. And there's Lord, he gets quite a lot of points. He's approaching level up. Again, I would maybe consider putting him in the 70%, even though he's fully upgraded, because you get an extra skill level. And that's that. So here we go. We've got some money. We're over 60,000 fans, and we get some glory, loads and loads of glory. That's something we don't need to worry about too much. And I would be tempted to use it if we're struggling in, say, the Champions League. Then I would maybe start using it to motivate during matches, but I don't need it just now. So Salpsan gets into the team of a round. They actually put him in defence, even though he didn't play there, but that's fine. Lord is also there. Not surprisingly, with his hat-trick. And Salpson actually had 2 assists and a tackle, so yeah, he did actually do quite a lot. So he's proven to be a very valuable purchase for us. So now we're at the time for selecting the national team squad. I'm going to leave that till the next video because the next game after that is the national team game against Bretonia, and I think I would rather do them together. So what we have: pick the national team game against Bretonia, and then I think this is a cup match. Yes, this is the Jade Cup. So we will go into the Jade Cup after that. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.